Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A San Siro for nigh on a century. Milan takes a shot, and he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's in a... And the shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. And he's picked out the run. And they're quick to get it back. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that.
Scholes, great chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. And the through ball. And this is Batistuta. He's got away. Shot, surely! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cafu makes a move down the right. Now it's Scholes. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and it's Azar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Priol gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Azar. And here's Aubameyang. Rodri. Milan have it back and can go again. Aubameyang goes for a shot! And a neat finish! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 25.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Knocks it into space. Batistuta! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, it's Batistuta. And this is Cruyff. Now he's running away. Oh, a gilt-edged shot! Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's and the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu goes long. Scholes. Cruyff. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Aubameyang. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Batistuta. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Batistuta. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball, and he's worked it through. Again, the flag's up. Akanji. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's bustling through here. Aubameyang. Neuer can clear it away. Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. And we've reached half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. Messi. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Passing nice and neat. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has been cut short. And he thumps it clear. And this is Scholes. And he's been shifted off it. Batistuta. So what can they make of this? Great ball if he can get Messi! And no mistake! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it!
The goal scorer for AC Milan. After 54
A momentary
minutes
lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Messi.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Batistuta.
Milan have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And Aubameyang! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schneider. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for
Gerrard.
this match is 80,607.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard gets it clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now he's got space here. Tries to get it clear. Looking for the run. Neuer claims comfortably. But that has not gone well. And it's lofted through here. Schneider takes a shot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Scholes! He doesn't look too happy with that. Milan have reclaimed it. Played into space. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Always. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Batistuta.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Bojan to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 9.
And here's Elise.
Gabriel Batistuta.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Number 10. Lionel Messi.
Ambitious ball here.
On the field.
Koundé
Number
clears
19.
without hesitation.
Andrei Shevchenko. Number 7. Sergio Aguero. Enzo Fernandez.
Corner number 2 then. Now what about this cross? Cafu. And they're back on the ball again. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Gerrard. He has found the way through. Aguero. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, there's the clearance. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please turn your attention to
How would
the
you
screen
summarise
for
what we've seen
information
today then,
provided
Jim?
by the
Look,
local
Peter,
police.
a